Okay, Monotaro, I finally got some time. Let's do this bad boy. It was a ways back when this young bear took hold of the World Pancake Championship. Young champion was out and about all over the place, scurrying about with championship in hand, and as challengers filled his match, he still had no defense. That changes today. Young champion may be young former champion, or will he be the first to ever retain the World Pancake Championship? Good day, good people. They're finding the year of the paradigm. Tuning Dave, Bravo Dave, Kafka. Anomaly, Little Makars, you know me as the man who is ready to do this finally. It's definitely been a while. Whoops a daisy. You know, we just get so busy. We AVs, we get so busy. But you know what, today? There is no busyness. Today is a fantastic day, and today is the day that the World Pancake Championship is finally on the line in the Danganronpa Hunger Games. We got all sorts of competitors from all sorts of franchises, and I think we have 9 OCs, give or take, in this episode as well. So get ready, sit back, relax, and let's get this show on the road. I actually don't know what day this is coming out, but it'll come out eventually. So I don't even know how many people there are. I have no idea, but we are going to find out together. There's a long list, and I can finally rip this, and this is the last thing actually that I need left in this notebook. I can actually get rid of this notebook, lo and behold. World Pancake Championship. The last thing in this notebook. Because every other page is filled out. I've kept this pink one solely for this reason. Even all the Rumble stuff is done in here. Like, I got nothing. I got nothing left for you. This notebook is gone. I gotta break out the blue one, which is... somewhere. I definitely had it out, but now I don't. Oh well, here's who's here. The World Pancake Champion Monotaro, with Klee, Vivia, Chisa, Makoto, Ibuki, Kazuichi, Azuru, Nekamaru, Mitarai, Akane, Tenko, Gin, Shao, Teto, Maya, who's got our old championship sprite. Maybe I'll fix that, maybe I won't. We got Yuta, we got Camilla, we got Charlotte, Razor, Gaming, aka Gaming, Lenny, Mahiru, Mai, Gundam, Hutao, the Great Gozu, Juzo, Chihiro, Tengen, An, Rantaro, Tiki, Sato, Amame, Mitsuru, Samugi, Tomohiko, Monodam, Rhyme, and a bunch of OCs and Romaz, Abigail, Hiriko, Kunichiro, Cup, Legault, Amber, Koru, and Kashi, and... do I have anything open that would have Maya on it? I think I might, actually. Yeah, I do. Yeah, let's go ahead and adjust that. Maya, you ain't champion. Get that champion off of you. Get that championship and take it off you right now. There we go. Everybody's got pancakes. You guys are all here. This is probably a live premiere. So, hello live chat. How are you doing? I don't know if I should be saying, oh yeah, Fracture, second anniversary is this Friday, or if I should be saying, wow, we had a fantastic Fracture, but next Friday is Inferno, the second. I'm sorry, Inferno Scars and Stripes. I don't know. I don't know when this is coming out, but I can tell you guys that, hey, it's in between 2 very awesome wrestling events, so be there for whichever one is next. Let me know your picks. First, second, third, I will make mine as well. World Pancake Championship on the line. Everybody's got pancakes in their hands. We'll see how it all plays out. Give me Hutao for first. I'm feeling a little Hutao victory. For second, I'm going to take Rantaro. I think Rantaro is going to do what he does best and win the World Pancake Championship. Not that he does that best. And for third, let me get an OC. I'm going to go for Kunichiro. Those are my picks for first, second, and third. You guys have made yours. And for the first time in what feels like a hot minute, the World Pancake Championship is officially on the line. So without further ado, let's get it started in here. Right now, World Pancake Championship will begin officially in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And as Cup's not having a good time. The World Pancake Championship is on the line. The Horn Bearers, y'all do your thing. Thank you tremendously and downright spectacularly. World Pancake Championship is on the line. Cup and Chihiro will not be winning it unless, you know, shenanigans happen, which they could. So we can't count anybody out yet, as Sato finds a dapper suit to kick this whole thing off. Gundam shoves pancake after pancake right into his mouth. Cup tries to go Samugi, but Samugi retaliates and kills him instead. Rest in peace to Cup. Tengen throws several pancakes at Chihiro, attracting the wild beast to maul him. Romaz rather is ready to give it his all rather and best every other creation. Klee has found a table. Abigail kind of wanders off and gets lost and never be seen again. Kazuichi places a new feather on his pimp head. Good for him. Shao draws a demon summoning circle on the ground, you know, for fun. Legault has found a massive sack of apples. An apple a day keeps the doctor away. Makoto, Maya, and Rantaro grab their instruments and practice together. Azuru seems unshaken by any of this. Lenny picks up Relux's knee, cool lying in various places. Keshi stumbles upon a yeet ball. Ibuki finds Pilot. What are you doing here, Pilot? Ibuki brings Pilot back to his tank. There he is. It is also tank cleaning day, so like right after this, I'm gonna have turtle gunk all over my hands. All over my gloves. Not over my hands. That would be awful. I would not be having a good time if I had no gloves. Anywho, Rantaro, Makoto, and Maya play suspenseful music as Mai chases Teto. Rima finds moon shoes were not liable for any broken ankles. Camilla hums a song to herself. Nekomaru feeds a few pancakes to the wild beast, temporarily befriending them. Amame wonders who left pancakes in the arena in the first place. Samugi finds a hat rack. So many hats. Too many hats. Too many hats. Whoa. Chisa knocks out, getting in a fight. Death collar on him. Razor found a fishing rod. Now you can catch all the fish. Monotaro uses a mysterious gas to knock out Teto and Klee, putting death collars on them. Mitsuru finds us all below her concern. Yuta spots something shiny in the distance. Vivia finds a pitchfork, which he figures is great for lobbying enemies. Cobra is tired of others and turns heel immediately in this first round. Great Gozu puts a death collar on Rantaro while he's asleep. A lot of death collars in play. Maya wonders if she should build a machine that makes Yakiniku. I believe she should do exactly that. Monodam does something really cute. Mai beats Legault within an inch of his life with a single pancake, then uses the other one to finish the job. Rest in peace to Legault. Hiriko wonders why anyone would choose waffle over the glory that is the pancake, and that is the whole truth, nothing but the truth. You know when someone chooses waffles over pancakes, I make this face. I make this face that's on my shirt right now. It's terrifying. I'm like, it's disgusting and downright terrible. Akane feels strong enough to handle anything. Tiki finds a pillow, so sleepy. Mitsurai challenges the Monotaro to a duel. Monotaro bites the dust. Charlotte finds a table, hopefully nobody goes through it. Archon's Great Vigil and Tenko grant her a Geo-Vision. Tomohiko throws a pancake like a frisbee at On with such speed it slices her neck. Mahiru steals Teto's G-Ball and runs off with it. Gen tries to rip the death collar off, but it did no damage. Hutao finds some leather scraps. So she's a caveman. Juzo won't give up so easily, rather. But Amber begins to glow brightly and becomes a light bearer, which is interesting. In a World Pancake Championship match. Who knows what that will mean, I suppose. You know what? If she wins the World Pancake Championship match, everyone that she has killed will also be brought to the next World Pancake Championship match. That, I believe, is official. Anywho. Gaming eats a single pancake from a stack, and Kunichiro walks into a very strange machine. His molecules got all rearranged, and he's got ghost powers. That is the lot of day one. We've only lost 6 of a 49-person card. It's the saddest of all moments. 4. Cup. Chihiro. Abigail. Legault. Monotaro. On. Once again, it's Orteal, so you never know who's really out. You never know. Ghost victories, zombie victories, shenanigans victories could be all over the place. We've had them in the past season, so you know, that's just what I'm saying. Anything could happen. We could see a World Pancake Championship co-champions. We will see, though, as the next round begins. As Mitsuru doesn't care much for this place, Rantaro steals Mahiru's Yeet-Ball, runs off with it. Gin wasn't looking to fall right off of a cliff. Tengen finds my climate change remote. Someone better take him out, otherwise this could get a little crazy. Nekomaru's had enough, he's now enraged. Tiki accepts her shadow as Tiki rather gains the power of Persona. Amber tops her pancakes with fruit. Good choice. Tomohiko finds us all below us. Maybe I'll make pancakes this week. Oh yeah, man. Finds the suit of Metal Armor, puts it on and gleams with dazzling shine. Azuru finds Rantaro to share his... You know, okay, so I need to take a step back, because this is actually fitting for today's episode. So, I got one of my friends a quesadilla maker. This past December, right? I went up there, I don't remember which time I went up there, because I go up there, you know, like once a month, once every other month or something. I'm actually going up there this coming weekend, so I'll be out of town next... I don't know when this is coming up, actually. Whenever this comes out, the last weekend of the month, I'll be out of town. Anywho, focus on me. The weekend in between Fracture and Inferno of June and July. Anywho, that's besides the point. This quesadilla maker, and we made chocolate chip pancakes in the quesadilla maker. It was an experience. It was an experience. Speaking of pancakes, Azuru invites Rantaro to share pancakes with him. Rantaro accepts only to kill Azuru while he's enjoying the breakfast feast. Please sets up our table before grabbing Kazuichi by the throat, then chokeslams Kazuichi right through that table. Keshi steals Rantaro's Yeet-Ball and runs off with it. Archon Tigra patrolling Great Gozu grant him a Pyro Vision. Sumugi gives Amber a tiara. Amber feels like the prettiest princess. Vivia somehow finds some tactical combat gear and equips it. It provides optimal protection for the whole body, without sacrificing flexibility. Sato tries to kill Vivia, but Vivia's combat gear diverts the blow. Chisa and Mahiru decide to combine their stacks of pancakes to create a watchtower made of pancakes. Chisa pushes Mahiru out of the tower and takes all the pancakes for herself, as Kunichiro possesses Hu Tao and walks right off of a cliff. Interesting considering how Hu Tao deals with the dead. Amame looks like she's on the verge of snapping. Juzo sets down a trap. Makoto gets caught in it immediately. Monodam creates multiple plushies of Nekomaru without his permission. Nekomaru is so mad, but before he has a chance to react, the plushies sell like hotcakes, and they're both rich. Charlotte traps Chisa in a box and ships it to Brazil. Razor doesn't understand what's happening. Tinko summons stones around Razor's feet, and now he really doesn't understand what's happening. He's trapped now. Mai looks for someone dumb enough to believe her. Might want to... Razor's not dumb, but he doesn't understand what's going on right now. Hiriko steals Keshi's Yeet-Ball, runs off with it. Maya tries to build a tank out of sticks and rocks. It's useless, but it looks cool. Lenny steals Hiriko's Yeet-Ball, runs off with it. Ibuki finds a bike. Cue the bike theme. Well, don't mind if I do. It's a little bike theme. As Koru finds a lovely bikini and puts it on, it's quite revealing. Tinko, Teto leans against the Gold Forge Mountain. Romaz shoves pancake after pancake into his mouth. Archon Secret Pursuing Gaming grant him a Electrovision, which is not correct, but you know, it is what it is. Yuta finds a boombox, plays some sick beats, and then plays some death beats because Rhyme goes bam, 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 jumping, and jumping, and jumping, and jumping on Camilla and Tinko and Yuta. They're dead. Shao tries to kill Tomohiko, but Tomohiko's Night Armor diverts the blow. Akane throws several pancakes at Charlotte, attracting the wild beast to maul her. Mitsurai finds a rocket launcher. That's gonna end well, and Gundam thinks of a dark, dark poem. That brings us down to 33. The game is afoot, but who will be a fraught with death? It's the Sash of all moments for Gin, Azuru, Kazuichi, Mahiru, Hu Tao, Chisa, Camilla, Tinko, Yuta, Charlotte. we're at 33. Nobody killed Tengen, so I kind of expect the climate to change, which means we might not be at 33 or even close to it momentarily. I'm not sure though, so let's see what happens. World Pancake Championship is still on the line. We got, what, 23 more until you get your saving grace picks. Will we get there? We might get there. We might get there. Not yet, but we might get there. Maya tries to build a tank out of 6 and rise and succeed. There's now a tank in play, but she's not going to have it for long. Mitrai loves the way his rocket feels on his shoulder. Nakamaru grumbles angrily about Kotoko. I forgot that the angry events were in there and they could just be mad about people in the comment section. Kunichiro shoots blast of energy from his hands at Shao. Shao is able to dodge the blows and narrowly escapes. Vivia steals Maya's tank while she's asleep. Makoto was struggling in the trap and cut himself pretty bad. Makoto is now bleeding out. Kunichiro and Rhyme surround Gaming in the middle of a pond with the power of Electro rather. Gaming electrocutes them both. Rest in peace. And Ibuki, her brake snap while she's riding at high speed into a tree branch, killing her. Oh boy. That ain't good. That ain't kosher. The Archon Secret Villain Hiriko grant her a Dendro Vision. Amame finds a skateboard, time to do some sick moves. Amber wonders if she was created for this very reason. Camilla rots peacefully. Lenny runs his E-ball back for a big touchdown. Razor is still trapped and can't do anything. Akane tries to kill Nakamaru, but Nakamaru retaliates and kills her instead. Hey, he manages this team. Samugi gives Tomoko a glorious cowboy hat. He uses his best ha. I could see him wearing a cowboy hat now for nothing. The Great Gozu sees Razor caught in the trap, and instead of freeing him, he sets the trap and Razor on fire. Gozu, that wasn't very great of you. Rantaro, Maya, and Sato grab their instruments rather and play a sad song for On. Keshi finds Thursday V's left shoe. Mai has found a table. Hopefully nobody goes through it. Tengen misses Christmas and sets the arena calendar back to December. Snow and Christmas magic fill the arena. A mission of rats runs up to Gundam, who embraces them. Ho 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 ho. There's a lot of shenanigans going on down there, huh? Klee never wants to kill anyone again, and Koa wasn't ready for this winter weather. Yeah, because he's wearing a bikini, huh? Sato and Gundam throw their snowballs at each other. Mitsuru is sick of Tiki being alive. Surprisingly, you won't be after this. $20,000 are on Tiki's head. Tomiko tries to kill Tiki for the bounty, and here's where we need to start talking about what's going on here. Lenny tracks down Tiki for the bounty on her head. He's $20,000 richer, collects it from Mitsuru, who gives it to him right before Shao, who's atop a tall hill, rolls a snowball down. As it gains speed and size, it crushes Mitsuru, Mai, Nakamaru, Samugi, and Teto in its path, and that heavy snow and wind causes a massive avalanche as that giant snowball hits a cave, shakes a bunch of the snow from atop Gold Forge Mountain, and the avalanche traps Romaz, Gundam, Rantaro, Gaming, Koru, and Monodam, freezing them in the fallen snow beneath, and just like that, we're schmoving, huh? Juzo finds a master stack of apples, and Apple a Day keeps the doctor away. We are down quite a few. We lost I guess just about half? I guess slightly more than half. I think we lost 17 of our remaining. We had 33 before, I think. Goodness gracious. It's the saddest of all moments for Kunichiro, Rhyme, Ibuki, Akane, Razor, Tiki, Mitsuru, Mai, Nakamaru, Samugi, Teto, Romaz, Gundam, Rantaro, Gaming, Koru, Monodam. Anywho, 16 people are left, which is crazy after we had 33, but you saw how the end of this day went. And I need to remind you, it is winter. I think winter might be the most dangerous of the settings outside of malfunctioning. Malfunctioning is clearly the worst. I think we've only experienced it one time, because the odds are so low. But every time someone picks up that remote, I just kind of, my heart skips a beat. I'm like, there's a chance. But we gotta go on to the next round. We gotta see how this plays out. Now it's just 6 more into your saving grace picks as we go on. And Lenny kind of wanders off and gets lost and never seen again. Amami and Klee have a ice skating competition. Oh, Klee, I'm sorry, no, actually Amami absolutely dominates, earning a gold medal. Vivia drives around the arena in his cool tank, and then Tomohiko pushes Vivia into it, off of the tank, yeet, into a frozen lake. So Vivia's dead. Juzo gives Amber an apple. Amber thanks them and has a bite. Immediately it starts coughing. That apple was poison. Boom, 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 poison. Maya builds a rocket who's gonna take a trip. Mitara wants this to be over already. Great Gozu sets his forest ablaze, catching Juzo, Klee, and Amami in the flames. Hiriko summons massive vines with thorns around Makoto, bleeding him dry. Ibuki's lifeless body festers peacefully. Tengen punches the tree, a yeet ball comes out. Sato picks up his meme cool lying in various places. Shao checks on his summoning circle. To his surprise, a demon comes out, so demons, but no pizza? Anywho. Amber lays there, vulnerable, too weak to move. Oh no. And that's our light bearer. I don't think anyone's ever won while being poisoned. Will it happen today? Who knows? But Keshi's found Genocide Jack's scissors, and that brings us down to your final 10. A full set after this final saddest of all moments for Lenny, Vivia, Juzo, Klee, Amame, and Makoto. Bum, 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 bum. Oh man, Taylor's got me humming these songs way too often too. Anywho, we got 10 people left. Y'all know what it's time for, especially in championship action. Y'all might need some new picks. One of my picks was not doing too well immediately, but right now it's time for some new picks. It's time for your saving grace picks, and let's talk about who remains. Because I don't think there's any shenanigans characters in right now in terms of like Ghost. Or Zombie, no, or Despair Dimension, no, none of that. But we do still have Sato, who's in that dapper suit. Can she come up clutch with a victory? Maya, who we took a championship off because it was not right, will we instead have to update that sprite with a championship to make it right. Tomohiko is here as well, who's had a fun game. He got a cowboy hat, yeeted Vivia, and he wants the World Pancake Championship. Once again, doesn't get too many opportunities, but finds himself here, World Pancake Champion. You might see him more often. Young Mitarai. Could he win the World Pancake Championship? Would he become a Triple Crown champion? I think he might. Which is crazy. That world exists. As we continue to scroll down, we still have Hiriko. Tag Team Agent of Chaos last, or I guess this, I don't know when this is coming out. In Season 17, she and Abigail reign chaos not once, not twice, not thrice. Yes, actually, thrice. Exactly thrice. But that's as many as they could have, so that's kind of crazy. Can she walk out as Pancake Champion today? The Great Gozu. He wants to do his thing too. Can he win this thing? The Great Gozu looks to win championship gold. Tengen says the title is gonna come home to me. Winter could cause this thing to end lickety-split. Was that Tengen's plan the entire time? Shao still owes us a pizza, but hey, I'll take a plate of pancakes instead, Shao. I'll take a plate of pancakes instead. Keshi is here. Keshi, who I don't know if had the greatest performances in the Hunger Games, can never seem to really survive like the feast. Will that all change today? And there is no feast in this simulator. Does that mean that it's going to be Keshi's day to play? We also still have Amber. Here's the problem though. Amber is badly poisoned, but it is still winter. If Amber can survive one day being badly poisoned, could win as a light bearer. That being said, Amber also doesn't have any kills, so the light bearer perk would be meaningless. But boy, would it be hilarious and awesome to be the first tribute to win while badly poisoned. That's it. That's all 10. We made it. Who you got? I'm gonna make my picks right here, right now. I'm gonna pick Keshi for first, not a jinx, but it might be. For second, I'm gonna take Tengen, and for third, I think I'll take Shao. I almost want to swap those all around, but I'm gonna, you know, keep the Jinx on Keshi to see if that works out. That being said, it's your final 10, and it's championship action. Y'all know what that means. It's all about to go down for Golden Pancake glory. Sato, Maya, Tomohiko, Mitarai, and Hiriko. Gozu, Tengen, Xiao, Keshi, Amber. Let's do this bad boy. Let's make this thing happen. Final 10, all standing tall with the same pulse, the same determination, and perhaps even the same fate as that of a samurai woman. Let's go. It's me, Mario. Next round C is, oh my gosh, a bunch of things. Many things going down, goodness gracious. Tomohiko immediately steals, pardon me, that yeet ball runs off of it. Maya sees Amber on their last legs and decides to research a cure. They create a machine that sucks the poison from Amber's body, and it works. Amber has a new lease on life. Will die right afterwards, but that's I don't know if we've ever seen that happen before. That's kind of crazy. Maya straps the Great Gozu to her rocket and sends it to the moon. Xiao corners Amber with his demon rather, subsequently mauls Amber. Sato attacks Tengen from behind, gets rid of him. Hiriko causes blooms in the pond that Maya and Keshi are fighting in. The blooms explode, and they both perish. And lastly, Mitarai challenges Xiao and Tomohiko to an anything goes Pancake Championship. Oh my gosh. World Pancake Championship match. I will write this down for when I get my new notepad. But Tomohiko has done it again. Eats the most pancakes while wearing a cowboy hat and earns entry to the World Pancake Championship match. We've gone from 10 to just 5. And so, for these 5, it is a terrible turnabout for the Great Gozu, Amber, Tengen, Maya, Keshi. That leaves us with Xiao, Tomohiko, Mitarai, Hiriko, and Sato. 5 competitors, 1 goal. And that brings us in our final 5, as these 5 share the same fate, all caught in a golden crisis of fate. Are you ready, live chat? Because the World Pancake Championship is about to go on to a new hand unless some shenanigans happen. Next round sees shenanigans not happening for Tomohiko. As Tomohiko corners Xiao, but Xiao's demon mauls Tomohiko before he can kill him. What a good demon. That demon's been doing work for Xiao, and here's where shenanigans could occur, because Sato finds some moon shoes. We're not liable for any broken ankles. Mitarai has a horrible feeling in his chest. Hiriko wraps vines around Sato, now trapping Sato. Chisa's back as a ghost. So now, it's literally anybody's game. But first, it is a terrible turnabout for Tomohiko. 4 competitors left. Mitarai, Hiriko, Sato, and Xiao. I don't know who it's gonna be, but I can also claim there's a ghost in play. So will we see ghostly shenanigans? We'll find out. I was gonna say, Sato's trapped. If Sato wasn't trapped, it could have been all over. She could have used her moon shoes to take out 3 competitors, and it could have been lickety-split. End of game. We'll click the next round and we'll see how this all plays out. Ooh, let's see. A lot of blue, and we're actually back at 5. Sato finds Pilot. What are you doing here? Sato brings Pilot back to his tank. Xiao finds a handgun, just enough bullets to be useful. Abigail wanders back into the arena. Abigail, I think round 1 got lost. and is now here with tag team partner in Hiriko. Better find a grenade. Finds a grenade, better be careful with it, as Hiriko does. And Mitarai gains a power persona really late in the game to do that, but if he can level it up, do it again, there's a chance he can cook a little bit. But Chisa misses a bit of dinner, and now we continue. Wait, how'd you do this while you were trapped? Did Pilot just walk up to you? Did you toss him back into the tank? Did she Kobe you? Alright, well, you know, he's in. Next round C is... Oh! No ghostly shenanigans, this is Hiriko. Doug was a bit with that grenade, kind of wanting to use it. Shao can't believe he summoned a demon and now has it working with him. Abigail places pancakes around the ground in a particular pattern, banishing Chisa's spirit. Sato puts a death collar on Mitarai while he's asleep, and Mitarai finds a shiny red balloon. This is not a true death. It was a ghost perishing, so we will continue, but now there are no shenanigans in play. Next round C is shenanigans back in play. Oh, shenanigans, hold on a minute. Let's talk about this. Shao. Except the shadow with Shao gains a power persona. Sato knocks out Shao in a fist fight, death collars on him. Hiriko follows some sparkles and discovers a magic wand, which is very fitting for a Hiriko. Nuclear waste from the ground the arena was built on top of reanimates Gozu's body, zombifying him. Vivia's dead, Maya's dead, Legulta's dead. Abigail throws a pancake at the great Gozu, whose body has grown so frail, it falls apart on contact. Abigail has been... the Ghostbuster, the Spectre Deflector. I don't know. The zombie, what's a word that means destroy or you know, something that starts with Z. It's not a lot of good Z words, you know? Anywho, Abigail has been the supernatural destroyer, and you know what? Good on her. Cup. Corsa, Fester sees silently rather, and Mitarai actually fires a rocket at Hiriko, who gets blown to bits, which is our first actual death in a couple of rounds. So first and foremost, it is a saddest of all terrible turnabouts for the Great Gozu, Hiriko. And that leaves us with Mitarai, Abigail, Shao, and Sato still in. I forgot, Sato trapped, but I'll tell you what, Sato's trapped, but she's still over here like saying, hey, come over here, Shao, I got a secret for you. Wham! Puts a death collar on him, just throws him to the side. While she's still trapped. Maybe the vines are pretty long, I'm not sure. But it's still a crisis of fate. There's still 4 people left. We'll see how it plays out. Now we're at 3, and we have another ghost in play, which means Abigail will be eliminating Gundam next round. Shao summons her persona, uses Sai, attacking Mitarai, leaving them dazed with a splitting headache. Abigail feeds a few pancakes to the wild beast, temporarily befriending them. Mitarai snaps out of it, and Sato traps Shao in a box. He's like, Shao, I know you just got knocked out. Hold on, let me look at that collar. I think I can get it off. Shoves him into a box and then ships it to Brazil. He's like, this time, I got him. And this is a terrible turnabout for him. Shao! Why'd you keep going back? Was Sato like cosplaying as LA Knight saying Shao, so he had to keep coming back whenever she said his name? Oh man, that's funny. It's still a crisis of fate. Let's play this out. We got 3 people left. Is it over? It's an... Oh my gosh. Mitarai upgrades Zio to Zianga. Sato managed to pull herself out of the trap. She was like, finally, now that Xiao's gone, let me get back into this game. Abigail wonders who left pancakes in the arena in the first place. Gundam finds the corpse of the former, or potentially still, World Pancake Champion, and is now in control of Monotaro's body, giving up his incorporeal body. Oh my gosh. We're back at 4, and in the craziest of ways, we will go on. Gundam is now linked to Monotaro. In the final 4, it's gotten so crazy. And we have to keep going, because there's another ghost in play now. Sato acts cool in her dapper seat. Dark energy swirls around Keshi's body. He's now back as a ghost. Shao's demon can't find him before remembering, rather, that Shao is dead. Mitarai summons her persona, uses Zionga, a strong bolt of lightning, flies electrocuting Abigail. Monotaro just found a hat rack, so many hats, and now he's got a 1 in 3 chance of retaining his title, because the supernatural slayer in Abigail is gone. Because now Rantaro's like, hold on, I got a chance now. He's creeping out of the ground. The freaks are about to come out now that Abigail's dead after we hit this terrible turnabout 4. Abigail. What a time to be alive. What a time to be alive. We will, I suppose, go on, shall we? It's still a crisis of fate. We're still at 3, but now we do have a ghost and we do have a zombie in play. So let's see it happen. Next round. We're down again. Rantaro dangles his withered limbs around, fiddling with them. Monotaro gives Mitarai a fedora. Mitarai tips it and smiles. Zhao's demon can't find him before remembering Zhao's dead again. I'm sorry, that demon has like short-term memory loss. Sato looks around for more stuff to scrounge rather. Keshi plays around with his incorporeal body. Azuru's lifeless body decays peacefully, and Mitarai summons their persona, uses Leonga, a strong bolt of lightning flies, electrocuting Sato. Mitarai's persona has gained enough experience to learn Mazio-dan, which means we are down to your final 2. And it is a terrible turnabout 4. Sato. Let me talk to you. We have young Mitarai, who I am not certain, because I think he's won the singles. I'm pretty sure he's won the singles championship. I'm pretty sure. And I know he's won a tag team championship. He could become the World Pancake Champion and become a Triple Crown champion today. I think he would be the 3rd in our history after Kaede and Saint Junko, blessed be. Can Mitarai do it? Or will, for the first time ever, thanks to Gundam's possession, Monotaro still be the World Pancake Champion? I don't know, but I'm still gonna ask you, who? Will it be Mitarai, Monotaro? Either way, I believe history would be made, and still World Pancake Champion is, I think, potentially... I think maybe the only championship in the Hunger Games that has not had an end still. I think that's correct. It may have never happened in OC tag team action, but in terms of singles titles, it's never happened for the World Pancake Championships. It's happened recently for the OC title with Kiyoshi. It's happened, of course, with the tag team titles. The Horn Bears did it. Lo and behold, it's happened with the singles title a handful of times. Mew, Monophony, I think Mizuki. It's been happening a handful of times. Anywho, never happened with this title. Will Monotaro be the first thanks to Gundam's possession? Will Mitarai become a Triple Crown champion, a Grand Slam champion in the Hunger Games? Or will shenanigans come in play because there is a zombie and there is a ghost? There's a world where nobody wins, which means Monotaro does indeed retain still. So, I just gotta say, and there's also the fact that we could get a zombie. Well, I guess no, there wouldn't be any chance for nobody to win at this point because there is zombie action if Rantaro were to actually just survive at this point. I don't know. Let's see what happens. Mitarai, Monotaro, both, neither. It's... I think it's over. Oh! I think Rantaro wins. The nuclear waste zombifies Tengen. Monotaro gives Mitarai a baseball cap. He pulls out a bat and says, "Let's go Mets." And then Keshi kills Mitarai through ghastly means, which means at this point, it's a title retention. But as we go on, we see Charlotte's lifeless body is writhing with maggots. Dark energy swirls around Legault's body, reanimating their corpse. He's now back as a ghost. And here is the craziest part of it all. Rantaro, in the very last event, sees that would still be and still a champion. Rantaro grabs Monotaro by the arm, holds him up, and as he's struggling, saying, "Wait, no!" Rantaro, the zombie boy, takes a big ol' chomp right out of the leg of Monotaro. And you know what that means. It's all over And it is a zombie victory. It is a zombie victory, and that means after this terrible turnabout for Mitarai and Monotaro, but he's kind of like the living dead. I need to check something real quick. Hold on. Let me go over here real quick. Give me over here to the Hunger Games. Give me here. Right, I know Rantaro's been an Agent of Chaos and a tag team champion. I need to check. I think he may have held the singles title briefly when it was kind of getting ricocheted around. Is that the truth? No, he's never held the singles title. Aw, dang. He's a multi-time, you know, tag team champion. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That being said, never held the singles title, but he has now held a singles title because he is officially your winner. No, that's wrong. Your winner. And new World Pancake Champion. Oh, champion, my champion. He is a Hall of Famer. He is one of the first Horn Bears. Sato and Rantaro have gone the distance, but today it's Rantaro's day to shine. It's Rantaro's day to play that ocarina, and with the Horn Bears by his side, it is his day to say, I stand on top of this mountain, surrounded by my band members, as your new World Pancake Champion. Rantaro takes the win. What can I say except Rantaro? He's won the Hunger Games. He turned into a zombie and he bit the champion. And brought more gold to his name. Rantaro, and good for him. Yo, Zhao and the zombie went crazy. They got 7 KOs. Mitarai had 4, Great Gozu with 4, Rhyme with 3, Hidaka with 3, Sato with 2, Gaming with 2, Abigail, and Tomohiko with 2. Everyone else with 1 or less. Most notably, your winner and new World Pancake Champion is the man of many sisters. It is Rantaro of the Horn Bearers and new. The Horn Bearers, they be sneaking a lot of gold every once in a while, you know what I'm saying? I think earlier this season, Monica was tag team champion. And by this season, I mean season 17, because who knows when this is coming out, to be honest. I know this is going to come out in the next 2 weeks. I don't know if it's going to come out this week or next week. I need to kind of like figure out based on me being out of town. I'm recording this it's the week of the 2nd anniversary of Fracture. It's Tuesday. I think it might go out this Thursday, but it also could go out next Thursday. I'm unsure yet, but regardless, we'll see. I'm taking off though. This is all she wrote. This is a fantastic time. In the year of the paradigm, another Rantaro win, and we all celebrate. I think Rantaro's generally well liked amongst, you know, people. I don't think most people have a problem with Rantaro. I think he's just, you know, standard good guy. I gotta go clean Pilot's Pink. So, until next time, I implore you to like this video, and I implore you to either check out this Friday, Fracture, or next Friday, Inferno, Scars and Stripes. Yeah, one of those two. Until then, I'm taking off though. Toodaloo Flight Crew. As always, and forever, I'm the United States Aviator. It has been a pleasure. Look forward to tomorrow is either one of the 2 finales. That much I can say for certain. But everything else is a mystery to me. Toodaloo Flight Crew. Thanks for watching.